Hey, we're at the section of your project where we are going to be building a financial model for your business. And this is a really fun part of the project because you get to see how much profit you're going to be bringing in for this business. So let's start with an example. I am interested in selling these half ball exercise pieces. These are really cool. People love them. Uh, they work out on them in different ways. And so I want to sell this. So that's what I want to do. Well, like we've been doing, I go out on Amazon and Target and all these places that people are buying these, and I see, are people buying them? How much are they paying for them, etc. Now, let's look at this one a little bit more closely. So it looks like it has these kind of extendable arms here. Let's go find a similar one over here. This one looks similar. This one looks similar. This one. Now, what we want to find is this. We're going to fill in the pink cells. So all the cells you see that are pink, we're going to fill in. So let's look at the first question. Estimated monthly sales in units. So if I was selling this, how many sales would I think I'm going to make in a month? And so, obviously this is going to be a guess, but let's say that I said, hey, I'm going to sell 50 a month. That equals, if you take 50 times 12, that equals 600 sales per year. So that's what I'm estimating here. The second question is, hey, what price are you going to charge the customers? Now that's this price over here. So we can see that, hey, this one is 66 bucks. This one is 66 bucks. This one is 61. This one is 84. This one, you can see 65, 66. So you're going to make a decision on how much you're going to charge for your product. You may be able to charge more if your product is unique in some way, or you might want to charge less and see if you can stimulate sales. But that's up to you. I'm going to choose $65. Again, I'm not recommending that you choose exactly what they're doing. I'm just being quick about it. So you're going to have to put some strategy behind how you price your product. Hey, but if we plug these two numbers in, look at this number. Total monthly revenue, $3,250 a month. If I sell 50 units a month at $65, so essentially I'm just taking 50 times 65 and I get $3,200. Okay, well that's revenue. We have to pay for this product, right? So when you come down to this one, expense model, you're going to see a pink box that you have to fill in. It says cost of product from supplier. Now, in my case, my supplier is going to be from Alibaba. And I have Alibaba here. I have the listing that I'm interested in. And you can see that there's a price variation. So if I buy between 500 and 1,000 pieces, I get them at $10.60. If I buy between 1,000 and 3,000, I get them for $8.90. And if I buy over 3,000, I get them for $7.80. What's interesting about this is it looks like you have to buy at least 500 pieces. And that could be tough for us as we're starting out. So 500 times 10 is, it's going to be $5,000. But let's assume we're going to go with this manufacturer. Let's assume we're going to buy 500 of these. So it's going to cost us $10.60 per ball. So when I come over here and I type in $10.60. Now you can see if I buy them for $10.60 and I sell 50 a month, that's a total monthly cost of goods sold of $530. So that's interesting. I'm making $3,250 and then I'm spending $520. So these numbers work out really nicely. I like this. Now, obviously we have some other expenses. That's what this section is for here. I mean, you might have shipping. You might have a shipping from supplier. So that's from China in this case. And this might be shipping to customer. And another one could be like a website, if you had to throw up a website. Now, when you're looking at these other expenses, there's a couple choices you need to make. One, is this a variable expense? In other words, is this expense going to occur for every single unit, or is it going to be a one-time cost or something like that? So the shipping from supplier, that's not a variable expense. That's going to be a one-time cost. And let's say that that's $500 to ship it from China, all 50 of these. Or I'm sorry, 500, because we have to order 500. Let's assume it's $500 to get that all over here. And it's a one-time cost. Well, that's different than shipping to customer. Every time I sell one of these, I got to ship this to a customer. That's going to be a variable expense. And let's say that I figure out that it's going to be $8. Well, this does the math for you. It says, hey, if you sell 50 of these a month, and you have to spend $8, that's $400. All right, and then website. Website is not a variable expense, and it's not a one-time cost. You're going to be spending about $60 a month for that. And so you can see that we've entered our expenses here. Then come down here and look. We have a total monthly profit of $2,260. So that is, you take this number and you minus these two numbers, and you get a total monthly profit of $2,260. Then, if we want to extrapolate that out for the entire year, so I just took this number times 12 for 12 months, you can see that if I sell 50 product a month over 12 months, I'm going to make profit, so that's after expenses, $26,600. Hey, we got to take out some taxes. We got to pay the government 10%, and that leaves us with $24,000 if you round up. That's total yearly profit after taxes. If we come over here, I got the same layout. It just looks a little bit cleaner. We got your monthly revenue, so $3,200. We got your monthly expenses, which are over here. And then we got your monthly profit. If we come down here, we see annual. So now this is for 12 months, annual taxes, and annual profit. So that's really cool. What's nice about this is you can come here and play with this. You can say, hey, wonder if I sold 75 units a month. You would see how that flows through your financial model. Hey, wonder if I sold it for $55 instead of $75. Well, again, you get to come over here and see how that plays out. And you get to play with your expenses, etc. The last thing I want to talk about is your startup cost. You know, we like, as entrepreneurs, we like to have about 3 months worth of product on hand for future orders. So if we're selling, let's go back to 50 a month. If we're selling 50 a month, 3 months is going to be 150 units. And then if we're spending $10.60, that's going to, plus some other expenses, that's going to be a startup cost of $2,000. So that is how you use this financial model to start to calculate out all of your expenses and profit and revenue for this business. Good luck. I can't wait to see what you come up with.